Hey everybody, so just wanted to take a moment to stop and talk about a concept that we hear a lot, whether it's at the Midtown office when we're doing the annual testing or maybe in some of my health coaching sessions, right? So one of the things that we always discuss is, what are you looking to get out of your gym experience? And a lot of times we hear, especially from firefighters, but police as well, that some type of training that contributes to functional strength or functional fitness. And I thought it would be a cool opportunity for us to use the implements that we have here in the Training Academy's gym and also talk about what would the differences be between training functional strength and functional fitness. So I think a lot of people have heard of CrossFit, right? And so CrossFit incorporates this idea of functional fitness in the sense that you're usually performing a variety of different types of work. The volume can be a lot, but a lot of times that work is also based on time, right? Either for as long as you can or in a specific type of window of time. When we compare that to functional strength, we want to make sure that we understand the difference can be less about time, less about variety, more about how strong can you be in a specific type of movement. And sometimes strength actually just means how efficiently you can move or do something for a specific type of movement. So when we're talking about picking up bags of sand that we have no idea how much they weigh, right? Or if we know how much is on a barbell, but it's an unfamiliar exercise, we either have to overcome, not understanding how to use the right technique with functional strength, just like if we're out in the yard picking something up that we don't know how much it weighs, but it needs to move. Or we can think about functional fitness when we're trying to pair all these things in a way that actually builds some type of cardio, endurance as well. So when we think about how we build each of those, we're talking about pairing things together and having some type of a time concept, or we're thinking about a specific movement that maybe you use in your daily life or on the job, on call at a scene that you need to get more efficient at so that you essentially are more confident that you're not going to hurt yourself, you're not going to injure yourself, that you can perform it over and over again, and that you have the ability to assess a situation like this and say, even if you don't know how much this bag weighs, do I feel confident in the health of my lower back and my hips and my legs to pick it up and make it move if I had to right now? So we're going to go over essentially what's called a Zercher Squat. Zercher Squat movement would be just like a squat or a front squat as far as bending at the hips and at the knees. One of the biggest differences, if a front squat places the bar on the front of your body to shift the weight in front of you and requires you to be more upright for your posture. Zercher squat would be the same concept, except we're actually going to use it and we're going to hold it in the crooks of your elbows. It's going to be uncomfortable at first while you get comfortable with where to hold it and making sure that the knurling on the bar and the grip on the bar may rub it a little bit. But the cool thing about this is a really good functional exercise that will keep the bar actually closer to the center of your body where your lower back is, so you have a better leverage point, a bit more strength for your lower back. And because you're holding it in the crooks of the arms, you absolutely have to overcome the tendency to want to pitch forward by keeping your upper back tight, your traps tight. And what this does is simulates a real world movement like we're going to show you right after this, where you might be picking up an object that shifts when it's in your hands, doesn't have handles or something to grab onto, but you absolutely need to move it, either to stay safe on call or to move something in your yard, or just to make sure that you can pick your kids up, right? Pick your family up if you want to play and wrestle around in the yard during the summer. So we'll show those to you next. We have a Zercher squat. You can perform them a lot of different ways, but we'll show you the barbell and we'll show you with a couple different sandbags. And ultimately the heaviest one, we may not do a Zercher squat per se, but we will show you how that carries over to picking up a heavy object and giving yourself the strength to move it around and how you see fit.